Well, guys, of course, Christmas Eve and Chargers. I mean, maybe got a Christmas present because you guys look pretty good without Brandon Staley. And oh yeah, God, Steelers. What are you guys doing? Like, come on, stop duping us. Like, what the heck was that? Here we go. What is it called? NFL holiday doubleheader recap. Let's go.
Goal line if George Pickens wasn't finishing a block there. Is there a discipline or an effort that you have to get more out of him and other?
That 86 yards. Beautiful afternoon for some football in the Steel City, where this sport just means a little bit more. It's an AFC North battle. Cincinnati heads on the road to take on Pittsburgh. Game to turn around, and Rudolph with his first completion. It's Pickens in stride. Leaving the pocket on the run. Browning gets rid of it. And picked off.
What the hell?
Major mistake. It's the veteran Patrick Peterson. Quarter. Cincinnati looking for another stand here on second and goal. Off to the motion man. They give it to him on the jet sweep. Austin finds the space, and the burst of speed has him there. In history, with 60 in his career. Play action pass. Browning going to feel it from Highsmith. Just gets rid of it. Throws his second interception. Picked off by Aaron. Motion man. Harris. The handoff. Harris extends the ball. Touchdown. Browning to throw. Browning floats it. End zone. Incomplete. He was looking for Higgins. Rudolph to throw. Deep drop. Rudolph letting it fly down the sideline. Higgins got it. If it stands, it's a 44-yard gain. Wow, that looks like a catch. That's a catch.
That is an unbelievably acrobatic.
And the ninth-year pro out of Rice throws it in. Game that, regardless of the opponent, you got to have to be a playoff team. That's a big play. Extends. Higgins is gone. It's 3rd and 1. Rudolph looking sideline. Higgins got it. Drops it in the bucket. Pickens punches back. McPherson drills it. They let Browning let it loose a bit. 2nd and 19. Deep drop from Browning. Steps up in the pocket. Fires. Dangerous. It's intercepted. Alex Highsmith. Boswell knocks it through.
And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fun NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the 2023 NFL Holiday Doubleheader Recap. Obviously, we had two games that went on. The Bengals and Steelers were the first game, in which the Steelers, they woke up after that 3-game losing streak in which they lost to two teams that were terrible, and then obviously the Colts last week as well. Let me pull up the playoff picture. There we go, and then that. All right. Okay. Come on, load. All right, there we go. With that Steelers 34-11 win, I mean, they're still not really in the playoff race. They have a 15% chance. The Bengals only have a 16% chance. Both these teams have to win out to really even have a shot. But yeah, this is kind of worst case because the Bengals, they kind of like needed to win this game to get in the playoffs. But yeah, they're at 8-7 now. I don't know who they're playing next week. Let's check. They're playing the Chiefs next week. I'm stupid. Yeah, they got to go to Arrowhead next week. That'll be very interesting. Steelers have to go to Seattle, 4:05. And, of course, we'll get the Mason Rudolph in a second, but that'll be a very interesting game for both those teams. Playoff chances. The loser of that game will be eliminated. Winner, again, still has a shot. But, yeah, Steelers finally woke up. They had their best offensive game by far this season with a 34-point outburst. Bengals only put up 11. Jake Browning, he said it himself. I made some really dumb decisions. Yeah, no crap, bro. The first interception, that was the worst interception of the year. I don't care about tip passes. I don't care about ducks. I don't care about all that stuff. You don't roll to your right, throw it to the end zone where there's 3 freaking defenders there. What the hell were you doing, Jake, bro? I don't care about the other interceptions. I don't care about the freaking 80-yard touchdown he threw. That was the worst play I've seen of this season. That was so stupid. Joe Mixon got 11 carries because, again, they got down 24-0 at the half. Receiving-wise, Teagan's really the only guy making any big plays. He had an 80-yard touchdown. Outside of that, though, again, this offense was completely inept. It wasn't the fact that, again, the scheme was bad. It was just that, again, Jake Brown was making bonehead decisions. They couldn't really get that running game going the way they wanted to. And also, none of the receivers were really creating that much separation. Like, Honor Isavias, whatever that guy's name, he made an incredible grab. But outside of that, I really didn't see many guys making too many big plays. IJ Teagan's had a couple big plays, but outside of that, guys, this offense really struggled. In terms of, again, like everything. Again, they're very inconsistent. But it wasn't like that. It was nothing. They didn't get completely dominated. But for the defense, where do I start? The whole secondary sucked. That's for one. No one played well out there. They struggled to really what is called wrap up guys when it comes to tackling. Troy Anderson got like 2 pressures. It was not a good defensive game by any means. The scheme was crap. The play calling was probably even worse. Why are you running cover 3 on 3rd and short? That's a different story. Whatever though. Steelers. Mason Rudolph, 17 of 27, 292 touchdowns. This is the best Steelers quarterback performance I've seen since, I don't even know. I'm going to probably say, like, there was a game, didn't Ben Roethlisberger throw, like, 4 touchdowns? He had one really good game a couple years ago. Outside of that game, though, Mason Rudolph had the best game, not of his career, but of any Steelers quarterback in the last, again, like, 3 years. He had some of course, he had the beautiful deep ball to, this dude, who of course we'll get to in a second, but yeah, Mason Rudolph was great. Najee probably actually broke some tackles. Jalen Warren wasn't great on 8 carries, but whatever. And Calvin Austin also ran him in for a touchdown. George Pickens was a big play machine. Of course, it had an 86-yard touchdown to open it up, and also had another long touchdown. I think it was like 64 yards. Allen Robinson also was their second leading receiver. Deontay Johnson, I probably should get traded, but in the offseason. But yeah, George Pickens, who needs the block? Holy crap, was he good. Defensively, though, Michael Walker, yeah, he got burned on that 80-yard touchdown, but I don't know why he is covering T. Higgins. But he did make some big tackles. Atlanta Roberts tore his pectoral, I think something like that. That's not good. I hope he can come back and be healthy next year, though. Best luck for him. Miles Jack, I don't know how he's on this team, but he is. Very weird last couple years for him. But he had 6 tackles, a sack. T.J. Watt also had a sack. They were doing, again, where is he? Alex Highsmith, yeah, he only had a sack. Again, he actually had a sack, pick, and a tackle. Jesus. Yeah, he made a bigger effect than I actually thought he would. But yeah, Pat Pete had 2 tackles, interception, best game of his season. Eric Rowe also had an interception. Yeah, this defense was really good. For the team stats, though, obviously the Steelers had nearly 400 yards, but still, again, at 34 points, which is crazy. 3 interceptions from Jake Browning was probably the difference in this game, though, to be completely honest, guys. Yeah, the Steelers' momentum, they had a lot more big plays, but I do think this Bengals offense would have actually been able to score more points if they weren't so bad on 4th down and actually scored in the red zone and didn't turn over the football 3 times. But this could be the end of the Bengals season. Been a frustrating year, of course. Snapped that 3-game winning streak. Steelers snapped their 3-game losing streak with the win. Now let's get right into the keys to getting great for both these teams. For this Bengals offense, Jake Browning hammering the Steelers. No, he did nothing. He did none of that. I mean, he did throw for almost 400 yards, all things said, but that's about it. Joe Mixon, obviously not many big plays. They turned over the ball 3 times. Offensively, again, ton of inconsistencies. I don't think the play calling was too bad. I think they got the receivers in some really wide open spots. Again, when they got some really good matchups as well. But it was just the fact that, again, Jake Browning, when he got through his progression, he just didn't simply make the best decisions with the football. And he made some of the worst ones at times, too. So, Bengals offense, I got to give you guys 4 minuses. You kind of laid an egg, but it wasn't, again, probably 5 minuses. It was the execution over the actual play calling. Defensively, make Mason move around. They did. He made some nice throws. Joby Awuzie was trash, and Logan Wilson was also trash. Yeah, this defense was pretty bad. There's the really good thing they did outside of the game, gave up a ton of big plays. Bengals defense, 6 minuses. Yes, Bengals, that's probably about as bad as it could have went. Time for the Steelers. I mean, first things first, guys. Who needs to be able to run the football when you can, find George Pickens for bombs? I mean, that was crazy. They did run some nice play action, though. Pat Freiermuth did make, I think, 2 or 3 catches. But offensively, it was just, again, those 2 big plays and also being able to not suck and not turn over the football. So, offensively, I'll probably give them 5 pluses. That's, again, they didn't have too many yards, but, again, it was just a really good all-around effort, and 34 points is nuts for that offense. Defensively, though, Cody Trice Jr. was decent. I don't think he was that great, though. They were not running any really red zone coverages with Pat Pete and Man at all. It was more just, again, having him play zone. And T.J. Watt, yeah, he did only have 1 sack, but it was a big sack. Defensively, though, I'll probably give them 5 pluses. Very good bounce-back game. Steelers played probably their A game. Bengals, they brought probably their D game, and as a result, the Steelers kicked their butt. That's all I got for the Steelers, guys. Let's get into the nightcap. Yeah, it was an NFL holiday exclusive between the Bills and Chargers. Here were the highlights.
It's the eve of the eve. 2 nights before Christmas in Southern California and at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. In his 2 years in the NFL, 98 out of 100 on extra points and field goals. And we didn't Hardy from the 31. Well covered with the flag down, the ball out as well. Chargers some space. Flips it forward there to Guyton. It's an illegal forward pass.
I got my head shaved. And the Bills went into Los Angeles and took care, I guess, kind of not really over the Chargers with a 24-22 thrilling win. Bills go to 9-6, win their third straight game. And all they need to do is win next week against the Patriots at home, which I'd be shocked if they didn't. And then they got to go to Miami to try to win the division. Because, again, I don't really see the Dolphins. They didn't win this week, but they're definitely not winning next week in Baltimore, depending on getting that Monday nighter. But Bills going to have a good game. They play New England at home next week. They won 24-22. Very close game. Chargers fall at 5-10. They are officially eliminated from the playoffs. But they did play well. They didn't go out with a whimper. That was for sure. Bills now are moving into the playoff chances. They have a technically 74% chance. Probably higher, though. Yeah, they just need to win out. It's not that hard for them. They don't even technically do need to win out, but whatever. Yeah, they won. Chargers, they gotta go to Denver next week and try not to get their butts kicked. But obviously, we'll get to their defense. But Josh Allen, overall, he was really good. Again, through the air. Third down, he was pretty crap, actually, passing, to be completely honest. Again, the interception was pretty bad in the arm punt to Stephon Diggs, who actually really struggled to get open really at all in this game. They bracketed him extremely well. But with the fact that, again, Josh Allen, third down, he had some bad incompletions. Again, he missed some receivers. But, again, he did throw for 237 yards, touchdown, and a pick. Again, pick was an arm punt. The touchdown was cool, though. He did make some big plays. James Cook, yeah, he got owned. Leonard Fournette, don't ask me why he's on this team. And Josh Allen also had 2 rushing touchdowns. One of them was a legitimate one. Other one was a QB sneak. Gabe Davis, it's either he has 0 catches and he sucks, or he makes some big plays. That's what happened in this game. Of course, got the nice over-the-shoulder catch and also that touchdown on Kenneth Murray Jr. Coach Kier, of course, was their third down dude. He only had 3 catches, but they were all for big plays. And Dawson Knox was also good. No one really impressed me at all in this offense outside of Gabe Davis because, again, he made some big plays. But offensive line struggled big time at, holding those Chargers defensive linemen at bay in terms of turning upfield. They got upfield every single snap. Josh Allen really had to step up there. But the receivers weren't getting open either. It was not a good game for this offense, all things said. Like, the skill position struggled. Offensive line struggled. It was, again, kind of just Josh Allen figuring some things out and doing enough to win this thing. And also being a lot better in the red zone than the Chargers. Defensively, though, Taylor Rapp was basically their bona fide, safety blanket against the run. Teron Johnson was really good at, getting guys down after the catch. Terrell Bernard was decent. He had a sack and 7 tackles. Christian Benford, not so much. He struggled a little bit, but he did 7 tackles. They were running a lot of blitzes. It was cool. Ed Oliver had his probably best game of his season. 4 tackles, 2 sacks. He's an average player, but he made some really funny spin moves there. Poona Ford also had a sack. Yeah, this defense played really well, all things said. Yeah, Tyler Bass also had a field goal for the Chargers, though. Easton Stick, it looked like a broken stick at sometimes, but, he was okay, 23-30, 32-15, didn't make too many mistakes. Austin Eckler had one of his better games of the season, 65 rushing yards. Easton Stick also ran in for a touchdown. Josh Palmer was their leading receiver. Gerald Everett was also decent. Again, they did get open somewhat, but it was more the fact that, again, these receivers really couldn't do anything after the catch. Obviously, without Keenan Allen, it was a big disadvantage there. Stone Smart at least made a 23-yard catch. Keep this dude on the team. He's good for, a 50-yard play every game. But yeah, so I'll get really for the offense. They're not expected to do much at all. Defensively, though, yeah, holy crap, you just lose Brandon Staley and you play your A game. They made it really hard on that Bills offense to do anything. On the outside, holy crap, every single corner did really well. Jalen Hawkins had a game of his career, 5 tackles. Derwin James, he was awesome, 8 tackles. Alola Gilman, again, awesome in the free safety spot, had a sack. And an interception. Eric Kenner scores on the blitz, and 2 below 2. They got a lot of pressure. Michael Davis was really good. Yeah, this whole secondary was awesome. Again, the linebackers, they're still not very good, but at least they were good against the run. They forced 2 fumbles. Yeah, this defense was really good. Team stats, though, obviously they forced 3 turnovers, and the Bills really kept them in the game. But obviously Cameron Dicker, I forgot about him. He had 5 field goals. Damn. Yeah. But it really came down to the Chargers really just couldn't do anything in the red zone. And the Bills' offense, again, kind of scored there. They were good on third down. So, that's kind of the difference here. But, yeah, if you're a Bills fan, you don't want to turn on the football this much. And you kind of need your best players to step up, especially on that offensive line. Because, yeah, you were kind of playing the Chargers defense. But, the Chargers defense played, absolutely outstanding. I did not expect that for them. But, yeah, I don't think you can rely on as many big plays. Again, this running game was good, but you kind of need a guy like Leonard Fournette to kind of just take it to him sometimes. I'm actually kind of liking the signing, but don't ask me why he's on the team. Time for the keys to game grades. And for the Chargers offense, Easton Stick did not have 2 touchdowns, but no, wait, no, he didn't. Under 4 third and long situations throughout the game. I don't think they only had 2, and Josh Kelly obviously didn't get any carries, but offensively it was just, again, failure in the red zone, but overall probably just giving them an equal sign. They were dead average. Defensively, they were awesome. I did not expect that from this defense. They were really good. So, they kept them in the game, too. So, for this defense, I'll probably actually give them, I don't know, 6 pluses. Yeah, no, not 6 pluses. I'll give them 5 pluses. Yeah, they give some big plays, but this defense, again, underperformed so long this season. It's good to see that they actually kind of stepped up in this game. They obviously weren't perfect, but they're definitely better than they were the rest of the season. So, yeah, Chargers defense 5 plus, and that is all I got for the NFL 2023 NFL Holiday Doubleheader recap. Again, you can what is it called? Switch over and go watch the keys to the game for Sunday as well. Again, if you got, it depends on when you're watching this. Of course, if you're watching this like I don't know at freaking 8 o'clock at night, well, yeah, I don't think it's really good to watch all those because again, the games probably have already happened. But the afternoon games, obviously, you can watch it before that. Hope you guys enjoy your Sunday as well. That's all I got for the NFL Holiday Doubleheader recap. Again, Merry Christmas Eve or Happy Christmas Eve. I think that's what it is. I don't know. That's a really good debate to have. That's all I got for you guys. Let's get out of here, and yeah, hope you guys have a very happy Christmas Eve, and yeah, see you tomorrow for the preview of NFL Christmas Day, which that's really long, that I will, of course, be previewing, so again, stay around for that, but that's all I got for the recap of this thing. Yeah, Christmas, let's go. Yeah, you'll be seeing that tomorrow. That's all I got for you guys. 10 a.m. Eastern. See you then. And for this Buffalo offense, don't turn it over in the first half. Yeah, obviously, James Cook, 30-plus touches. Yeah, get him the football. And Josh being big on third down. Again, he doesn't have to do anything crazy. He didn't have to do anything crazy, but he was pretty decent there. James Cook did get at the ball enough, but yeah, they did. They turned it over a couple of times. So offensively, I'll probably actually have to give them 3 minuses. It was not pretty at all. They had a lot of struggles overall in this game, but they kind of were able to figure it out in the end. Defensively, blitz Easton Stick from the right side with overloads. Yep, Rasul and Christian in one-on-one. Christian Bedford was not winning his one-on-ones this game, and they did give Austin Eckler the edge. He didn't do anything with it, but yeah. Defensively, they were pretty decent. I'll probably give them 2 pluses. Again, they weren't crazy great, but yeah, this Bills defense did do a good job, all things said. All I got for the Bills, guys, again, they're continuing their push for the playoffs. Now let's look at the Chargers to wrap this thing up.
Boy, and then get to bring him along the record because he's not getting up at all. Watch this. Oh, gosh. I mean, he's broke an ankle, a knee, hip, everything.